Cebu, Salsa and Kizomba family. How you doing? I hope you're all well and safe. And then I hope all this craziness of this virus gone away as soon as possible, so everybody can go back to their normal lives, enjoy what you love to do, which is dancing. And I send you all a huge hug from London, and a big Kizomba hug to Jill and John from Cebu Salsa Club. Look forward to see you all soon. Okay, this amazing couple, Jill and John, we've been having some chat for some time online, and they requested a few questions for me to answer. So regarding my life, what I've been doing this lockdown and whatever. So here we go. Like everybody else, just try to stay safe and then keep fit, which is what I've been doing. Not much, because actually when this happened, I was in Thailand, and then I was on my way to China. After China, we come back to Thailand, Bangkok for the festival, and then from there I will carry on to Australia, New Zealand. But because of things, everything goes upside down, and then I stay in Thailand for some time, and then from Chiang Mai in Thailand, I come back to London. When I arrived in London, beginning of April, things was very hot here in London, a lot of cases. And then I decided to carry on to Lisbon. I passed to Lisbon. I stay in Lisbon with my family. And that's it. Stay just to the family, stay safe. And then I did my quarantine before when I arrived there. And then after, just try to keep myself safe next to my family. And not much happening. I did nothing. The only thing I did is try to keep myself busy, doing some exercise at home, some yoga, whatever, some stretching, just home exercise, listening a lot of music, and reorganizes my life basically, because I didn't do much. Just check things that didn't pass, planning my things for the future, and that's it. This kept me busy. And of course, while I was in Lisbon, I managed to do few online classes, which was good, but it becomes very difficult because in dancing, as a couple dancing, not many couples are in the same place physically, so it was very challenging. Few couples managed to join my class. They're happy I did a few classes, but it wasn't very easy for many other couples because they're different places. So that's it. I did a few classes, and then also I managed to work in a different project, which I will tell you later. I created some amazing project during this lockdown in when I was in Lisbon, and then did some interesting stuff. So this is what I've been doing during the lockdown: exercise, relax, try to stay safe, and then the few online classes, and then create a different project for what I will tell you later, and also planning my future schedules, a lot of things like this. This is what I've been doing. So what type of music I've been listening, or I'm listening now? As you know, I'm a very open-minded person, and because I dance salsa, dance bachata, dance kizomba, samba, afro, everything, I listen anything. And actually during this lockdown, and still until now, there are a lot of DJs doing the gigs online to keep everybody's going, and then I've been listening a lot of those. And of course I listen a lot of, because there is a lot of new release Kizomba music. While I was in Lisbon, I managed to, my friends send me some of them, and I listen a lot of new stuff of Kizomba, a lot of salsa, bachata, anything, basically anything, just to chill out, relax. And but this is what I've been listening: salsa, bachata, kizomba. There is a lot of new Kizomba musics, which I've been listening. I really enjoy some amazing stuff, which soon I will be using in my future class. Okay, how do I keep myself in dancing condition? Basically, just enjoying the music and dance by myself. This is best thing. Just also, it keeps me busy. Just do entertain myself, because there's no dancing. While I was in Lisbon, there were no dancing. I was there for several months. There's no dancing allowed. And then now I'm here in London, back in London, also still no dancing allowed. So what I do, I just play some nice music, or sometimes when I listen these DJs, they do online, I just enjoy music, dance by myself, just to keep me busy, keep me happy, and then just enjoy with a little glass of wine, my music, and that's enjoy myself. Is what I've been doing. But unfortunately, there were no dancing allowed, so that's it. But never stop dancing. What I do, just when the music plays, the nice music, I learn just by myself, enjoy. Imagine I'm dancing just with somebody, but just by myself, enjoying the music. This is what I've been doing to keep myself happy. Yes. So, what originally got me into dancing? Well, I've been dancing since young age, since little, because for us, I don't know other places, but for us, I was born in Africa, Guinea-Bissau, and then later moved to Lisbon, my teenage. But when I was young, dancing is part of our life, because you see your parents dancing and the music is nice and everybody enjoy. That you see, this is part of everyday life, dancing. If you're happy dancing, in Africa, if they everything is dancing. If they sad, they dancing. They're happy, they dancing. So dancing is part of our life. So since young age, it's something I never thought. Actually, I never thought I would become a professional dance teacher or whatever. For me, it's just something we do every day. There were no dancing schools, nothing. Just you follow the rhythm and just move with the rhythm of the music. That's it. There we go. As you see your parents doing. But I've been doing this since a very young age. And then when I moved to Lisbon, I was very young also. And the same thing, they were. I was young, and then we used to dance at parties, friends and family parties, dancing non-stop. That's it. I've been dancing since little. But of course, what get me into dancing in a different level is when I moved to the UK, because I've been living in UK over 20 years now. Although when I was in Lisbon with dancing, I used to organize dancing events many years ago at the university where I studied. Myself, my brother-in-law at the time, and my childhood friend used to organize parties at the university. Used to be a meeting point for all the students at the university city, different universities coming even in socialize. Used to do once a month. It was very successful, and then ended up doing 2 times a month. It was very good. We used to have 500, 600 people. That's amazing. And we did this for several years. And then I did other things. I did other jobs. And then when I come to UK, and then that's it. I went to by accident. I went to a place near where I used to live in Kent. There was salsa dancing. I went there to play music. I just started dancing, and they were quite impressed. Wow, where did you learn to dance? I said, no, I danced in Portugal. I used to go to Salsa, Latino, whatever, or Espacio Latino, something. And I used to see people doing things, and then they just copy and then they do my things and be more creative, do my extra things. And they said, no, 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 you're amazing. Things you do is amazing. So they invited me to join their team, and then start teaching for beginners. And then they give me a little training just to do this for beginners. That's it. I start doing things, and the beginners were so happy. And then I started creating the structure how to teach beginners and then improvers. And then I moved to start teaching improvers. They were so successful, everybody loved. And that's it. This is what took me into dancing. And then after, I had a day job before at the time when I come to UK. I used to be a restaurant manager. I was managing a big restaurant, Italian restaurant. And also there's a coffee shop. I used to be under this management. And I did several other jobs. And then in the evening, I always find the time to go to do my dancing. And at a certain point, it was very demanding. People are asking me to do things. I decided to open back in 2000. I remember year 2000 when I opened my dance academy, dance school. And I opened my dance school. We were just socializing and I teach some basic things. And then I decided to quit all my job to focus on dancing in 2000. And to do this, and then what I did is actually during the day, I was teaching for Kent Adult Education. It's a government project. I was teaching for Kent Adult Education. I was teaching dancing and then connection, all these things. And they offered me the job. They offered me this course, which is Sit and Guilds. Sit and Guilds is teach you how to become a teacher, general teacher. If you teach math, to teach science, whatever, you have to do this course. This gives you knowledge what the teaching means, stand in front of people, sharing knowledge. And then you can apply this into your subject. And this was amazing, good help for me to open, eye-opening, to become what a teacher means, and then apply this into my dancing skills. It was amazing. And this is one thing I did, it was very good, amazing. I did this sit and guilds training, and then I started running my class more intensively. Dance class, at the time it was salsa, and it was Kizomba. No, not Kizomba at the time, salsa and merengue. And I did with cha-cha. And later, bachata came, and then Kizomba. And also at the same time, when I finished this sit and guilds training, I was doing, I think was enough for me to follow my path, which is teaching dancing. I did a training with the UKA, is United Kingdom Alliance for the Professional Teachers of Dancing. I did training with them to become a dance teacher for salsa, and then I did and with them, and then I did the British Dance Council, and also they offer me adjudicating training course to adjudicate to judge dance competition, salsa, bachata at the time, merengue, everything. And also they didn't sell a lot of training, which is very important for me, for my things I want to do at the time. Yep. And after this, I just focus on my dancing things, and that's it, non-stop. Basically from 2000, I decided that I want to teach dancing, and then that's it, non-stop. And after, in 2007, I started introducing Kizomba into my dance academy. Why in 2007? Because I've been dancing Kizomba since many years. At the time I used to call Pasada in Lisbon before I came to London, really, since young age. But at the time people are very crazy. It was salsa, was hit, and then merengue, and then bachata came, was big thing. Nobody cares about the Kizomba. Actually, we didn't know how to teach Kizomba, because Kizomba is dance, used to dance between us, socialize, enjoying. There were no classes. And there, at the time, we decided to introduce, but they have to create how to teach Kizomba. Not only me, most of other teachers at our time in Portugal, in UK, several teachers also start teaching Kizomba. Some teach even before me, which is Quenda started teaching before me. We were working how to teach it, how to create a structure to teach Kizomba. Everybody developed. I developed my own structure how to teach, and then I start slowly promoting my Kizomba into my dance place. And then I was teaching salsa, bachata, merengue, and then Kizomba, and then become very popular. And then I start pushing Kizomba, and it becomes big thing. And then people start inviting me to teach Kizomba in different venues, in different cities in UK, and then in different cities in Europe. And that's it. I took from there, and then no go back. So that's it, focus in Kizomba. Although I teach salsa, I teach bachata, I'm qualified as salsa instructor, and the bachata high level. And then, but people know more of Kizomba because we are one of the first ones to start promoting this dance all over the place in UK, in Europe, and then around the world. And so this is my story about my dancing. I would say for sure is the dancing. I did many other jobs. I did other job, managerial job. I work in like a town hall project in Lisbon, a big housing department in town hall in Lisbon. I work as a sales manager in Lisbon. I did other job, and but the most thing I'm more proud of is dancing, because I was myself, and others, of course, other teachers, but myself, I'm proud of what I did. I was the first one to introduce this dance form in many countries around the world. I was one of the pioneers to take this dance, to introduce, and then not just introduce the dance, just teach and go. I make sure there is always somebody there I can work with to train this person to carry on the legacy of teaching. Because if I just come and teach and go, dance will never stay, it will never establish. So what I do, I travel, sometimes several times. I grab somebody with a bit more knowledge and more skills for dancing. I train this person to run Kizomba classes, and then I work with this person, give you support to make sure this dance stays. And this is what I did in many countries around the world. This is why Kizomba exploded very quickly, because I work with people to make sure they carry on the legacy of training, the running classes and doing classes, and this is what I've been doing. I'm very proud of this. And then also not so many steps people dancing today. I see one of the things that I myself choreographed at the time, and that's I was crazy because when I was teaching Kizomba, I was searching what to teach because it's not enough to run a class in a regular base. You need to have enough material, and one of these, and then I decided to come up with ideas, create new steps, and the feet. Wow, it looks nice. And then nowadays I see people dancing the steps I choreographed many years ago. It's good. I feel happy to be part of the. I'm not the only one. I guess many other teachers did the same. I'll be part of one of this full front to make the Kizomba, which is today people see Kizomba all over the world, and then different styles of Kizomba appears, and then. But we are the first one to push this dance to go to a mainstream in a different level. So this is one thing I'm proud of. What would I do? I don't know, because I've been involved in dancing for 20 something years now, in professional level, teaching professionally, but I've been dancing for many more years. But I don't know what will I do. Maybe open my own business, maybe open a big dance venue or dance club when people come and learn to dance different different dance forms, or open a club or something, but something related to dance. I like to see people enjoy enjoyment and fulfill the fun and feel good factor is something I like. I've been involved with for many years. So maybe this is one of the things I would do, but I wouldn't see myself. It's possible, no, life change, things change now. This pandemic, a lot of things change. Of course, I might be able to do something temporarily just to fix the time because there's no dancing. But if I have opportunities to do something related to dance, it would be amazing. It would be a good thing for me. Well. I don't know. Because I'm very open-minded in terms of dancing. Although world know me as a Kizomba man, I do dance and teach salsa high level, bachata also, and I do merengue, I do kizomba, I do samba, I do afro, tarashinha, I do all this Afro-Latin dance. But I don't know. Maybe something new will come up. Will push me away to try something. I'm very easy. I did try tango in the past. I try a little bit of Latin ballroom, not much, few classes for friends, just for fun. Very interesting. I did try at the time. It was jive and rock things in UK, here in UK, and that's where I used to live. And that's easy going. Depend what comes when push me to go to dance floor. I'm happy to do it. But I think for the moment I will stick with my Afro Latin things. Maybe I need to. A lot of new things come up on new moves of salsa and bachata sensual, and a lot of new kizomba stuff. And well, I might be trying something this next year, but I will focus mainly on the things I do, which is teaching kizomba. Of course, I will be evolving my kizomba. Notice is evolving according to the places where you are. Demand is more demanded for Kizomba Fusion. I'll be ready for teach Kizomba Fusion. Is more demand for Kizomba original style. I will be. If the more demand for urban, although I'm not urban expert, I will say, but I know a few steps of urban. I can do my little, and then I always tell people they are another good teachers of urban. If you want, again. But of course, I know a few steps of urban. I can share this knowledge with some, but not in a high level. But Kizomba Fusion and Kizomba original style, I'm comfortable with it. And samba, salsa on one, a bit of salsa Cuban, bachata, moderna, bachata, sensual, all this I'm very comfortable with. So maybe something new will be push me, but I don't know yet. I will see how it goes. But yeah, I will stick with my salsa, bachata, kizomba for the moment. It's okay. Yes, very exciting news. What is exciting news? Is during the lockdown, As I told you, I did several online classes, and also give me time to plan a little bit what I want to do in the future, and also give me chance to create a new Kizomba video online. An amazing Kizomba video with a perfect structure for people who want to learn or people want to teach Kizomba. Is a called a ladder technique of structure. This called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is gone up, or A, B, C, D, whatever. So in my video is we have is like if you teach Kizomba, is like almost 1 year of weekly class. It's so amazing material. If you want to teach, you got enough material to teach here, and it gives you to teach the technique, leading technique, following technique. I did this in conjunction with my dance partner, which is Vania Mulak, amazing dancer who lives now in Germany, and we did these online videos, in which take you from absolute beginner until advanced pro level. And check this video on my website. It's called www.kizombaguru.com, and check all the videos there. We have can purchase video according to level, or a full package. It becomes cheaper actually, and it's a very good video. It give you all the structure when you teach men what to do, lady what to do, when you dance with a partner, face each other, small tips to help you to improve. And then how can you create a combination of the steps you learn? This is very good thing, because people learn ABCD, they keep repeating ABCD now. Now what I do in this video is learn the combination, how to juggle the steps. You learn ABC, D, and then how to do D, A, C, B, A, C, D, B, how to juggle the moves, learn to create your own combination. It's amazing combination create in the steps you learn, but it's amazing structure of what you learn today. For example, 1 week after is a continuation of what you learn today, be more advanced, is gradually improving, progressing the level, and the combination and the steps is very good stuff. So this is a project we've been working on. It is out now on the market online. You can buy it on kizombaguru.com. Well, I'm really sorry for all dance community around the world, because it's been very tough for us, and inclusive for us teachers, for people, just dancers, enjoy social life is being completely blocked because of this unfortunate situation, which is this pandemic. But never give up, never lose the hope, because hopefully soon we'll back to normal again, or kind of new normal, but we'll go back to dance floor again to socialize, meet your friends, enjoy everyday things, enjoy the dancing, enjoying the meet, hugging a human being, that talk to your friend, chatting. Just this, hopefully this soon will be back. So don't give up your hope, and I'm sure things will go back to normal. And Jill and John are always ready with the amazing club, Cebu Salsa Club, running their classes and creating a connection between human beings. This is something very important, human being, a connection, connect to another human being, socializing, have a little jokes, have laugh, and then have a drink. This is part of essential things of human beings. So this is what has been missing. So hopefully this go back soon. And John and Jilly in the venue will be welcome you there back again with a big smile, and then go back to do things, enjoy these few moments of dancing, forget all the stress of every day, just enjoy the dancing. So I'm sure this will back soon to you guys in Cebu, and then until then, just keep smiling, keep happy, and just better days coming soon for you guys. Okay, before I finish this video chat with you guys, I would like to shout out a big thank you to Jill and John for your amazing work in Cebu, in the Philippines, Cebu Salsa Club, and for your things you've been doing for many years, and things you ever plan to do. And yeah, everybody come, dance, give your support to these guys. They deserve. They're doing some amazing stuff. And yeah, and I look forward to see you guys soon. And until then, come and support Jill and John, and just do your best and enjoy, smile and dance, and just be happy. Thank you, and hope to see you soon.